Rhythm guitars, of course, we've got Dave Cooney. He's an amazing player, just so many different interesting layers in this song. I'm going to go to the intro here for rhythm guitars. I'm using bias effects too. I'll get to the amp settings, but to start off with, I've got some EQ. I'm carving lows and highs, adding mid-range, JS saturation again, and then a little bit of distortion to the entire guitar track just to give it some pop. So if I take all the plugins off, it just feels grittier, less digital, in my opinion. There's a lead track in the center that plays throughout the song. Playing those little arpeggio parts, and then there is another lead part that happens, of course, which is like the main riff. More difficult to play those parts than I anticipated, and there's actually a solo midway through the song as well. So what I'm using for those, I'm using the same amp for all the settings. It's just this Fender Deluxe sound with the boost pedal in front of it. You can see I have it pretty turned up in the mid-range overall, and the gain pretty high, doing some high cuts and low cuts. And then for the soloed parts and the lead parts, I'm just using the stock delay and reverb and bias effects. I turned it up quite a bit for the solo part. For the rhythms, there's basically none. Those are dry, and then the solo, of course, had those pretty cranked. Because I want those pretty audible. I want them kind of flying around and being anthemic. So that's what I did there.